If you have ever found yourself overthinking the past and how things didn't go the way you wanted them to, it could be because you do not understand the power of your mind and how it is impacting your reality. And I can't blame you because they didn't teach us this in school. But it's cool because I'm going to be discussing the subconscious mind, how it works, and how you can tap into your own power and begin to create the reality that you desire. Because not understanding your true power when it comes to the subconscious mind is going to cause you to continue to repeat the same toxic patterns, attract the same toxic people and toxic circumstances, and live a limited life, missing out on your true desires and potential. You can stop feeling like the victim of your circumstances because that doesn't serve you. And the truth is, no matter your circumstances, what you do with your next move and the one after that and the one after that, aka patterns, is really what's going to determine how life is going to go. So you're going to stop allowing regret, shame, defeat, self-doubt, any of it prevent you from reaching your potential. Now, to tap into this, it's going to require a level of self-control. And that can be a challenge if you experience intense emotions, mood swings, or just negative patterns that you're locked into based on the past. But if you're ready and willing to practice self-control, you can actually turn things around. Deep down, regardless of the obstacles that you're going through, you kind of know that you're great. Low-key, you know it. You just don't know how to break these bad patterns. But learning the power of the subconscious mind is going to help you to connect, execute, embody, and manifest. Knowing this is not enough. You're going to have to go from knowing the power of your subconscious mind directly into daily practices to reprogram it. Your subconscious mind operates on autopilot. The problem is your current autopilot settings are more than likely not set up for your success. Your autopilot settings are set up from past experiences, patterns, and behaviors. And if you're really seeking to make a change, you gotta start with your patterns, what you do on a daily basis. The subconscious mind controls a large portion of your daily activities, habits, and reactions without you being consciously aware of them. It's responsible for those automatic responses based on your past experience and learned behavior. See, the downside to your subconscious mind operating on autopilot is that it can perpetuate unhealthy and limiting behaviors. And because it's built to conserve energy and to streamline processes, the subconscious mind tends to rely on established patterns. Okay, the things that's already ingrained. Even when you move forward and grow and level up, at least your vision, having a vision is not enough. You have old patterns that your subconscious is running off of that you're going to have to replace with more patterns of positive behavior that serves where you're headed, where you want to go. And that's going to take time for it to become a pattern. You can't do it once. You got to do it a bunch of times. For example, if you've developed a habit of procrastinating or self-doubt, your subconscious mind will continue to trigger those very same behaviors until you go in and take steps to reprogram it. This is exactly why people find it challenging to break bad habits and tap into new mindsets, because they're doing it with the old program running the show. So since your subconscious mind is shaped by repeated experiences, beliefs, and thoughts, over time, these patterns, they become ingrained and influence your behavior, your emotions, and, scary enough, your perception. How you're seeing everything is also impacted by your program. So if you're trying to develop a new mindset, maybe you were in a fixed mindset and now you're tapping into the growth mindset. You hear things around you that inspire you and you want to begin to operate in a way that is limitless and you're struggling with it. It could just simply be because your subconscious mind is accustomed to those old ingrained ways of thinking, and it's impacting how you're seeing things, even when you know the steps that it takes to change your mindset. You gotta practice, you gotta ingrain those new things in order for them to become a part of the new program. So unlike the conscious mind that processes things in the present moment, the subconscious mind is like a vast reservoir of past experiences, habits, and learned behavior. And if you're reading in between the lines, then you know that this is good news, because that means whatever you're doing right now will eventually be the past. And those actions, if positive and repeated, will turn into patterns that will eventually be in the past. And what does your subconscious mind do? Hold a whole bunch of stuff from the past. So we got to fill that thing up with new patterns and make those patterns so consistent that they become a thing of the past. And that's how you tap in. That means that you can program your mind to do things that's going to make you successful, regardless of your current programming. Understanding how the subconscious mind is formed will provide you with insight on why you do the things you do, why you think the way you think, and how you can impact change in your life. Because while your subconscious mind is locked into whatever's ingrained, you can reprogram it. This process involves continuously creating new patterns of thoughts and behavior that over time can overwrite the old limiting beliefs stored in your subconscious. By consistently engaging in new practices, new habits, healthy choices, you will begin to shift your programming. It will allow you to break through and break out of negative patterns. Leave a comment if you're ready to really do the work that it's going to take on a daily basis. And remember to subscribe. I'm Coach Shayla Ma'at, and I post weekly personal development content. I also offer group coaching, one-on-one coaching at shaylama'at.com. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I have a new subscription where we're going to be meeting every Sunday to do Sunday self-love group coaching. And having a consistent practice of practicing these new habits is going to help you to get that subconscious mind reprogrammed. Techniques like affirmations, visualization, and even self-hypnosis are some of the powerful tools that you can use to reprogram your mind. Affirmations are positive statements that, when repeated consistently, like daily, actually help to rewire your brain and help you adopt new beliefs. But are you committed to saying them repeatedly and consistently? Because remember, we're trying to create a pattern that is going to get ingrained into your autopilot subconscious mind. Visualization requires you to be able to imagine and create a visual image of your desired outcome. One of the first things I learned when getting into these studies about the subconscious mind is that images impact the subconscious mind, and visualization is a way that you can begin to program the subconscious mind, because by you visualizing your desired image, it gives the subconscious mind a way to recognize your vision. So when you're operating in life day to day, your subconscious mind will pick up on opportunities that align with your vision. So in order to do that, you got to start creating those images in your head by doing visualization. And over time, these practices will actually start working. But you're not going to know unless you stay consistent. The subconscious mind also stores deep-seated beliefs and perceptions about ourselves and how we see the world. These same beliefs impact how we're interpreting experiences. So you're seeing things based on your beliefs, whether they be limited or self-serving. And a lot of the times, you can't quite see things the way they're going to serve you because of old limiting beliefs that you don't even realize are there. And those same beliefs are ultimately, it's influencing your path to success. Those same beliefs also influence your emotional responses. You may be getting triggered based on something that you believe. You may believe that there's not enough time and always feel rushed. Well, what if you change that belief? Emotional responses are often rooted in the subconscious mind, usually driven by past experiences and memories. And these same emotions can impact your motivation, how you feel. I just did a reel about bypassing how you feel by having routines set up. Because routines are things that if you make them serve your purpose and you set them up, no matter how you're feeling, if you have routines you can lean on, but that's another video for another time. Just know that your beliefs and your subconscious mind impact your emotions, your decision making, and your resilience, all which are crucial for your success. Subconscious mind begins forming in your childhood. As the brain absorbed all the information around you in those first 7 years of your life, from the experiences, the environment, interactions, all of that created the foundation for your beliefs, habits, and emotional responses. And a lot of the times, we as adults still operate off of those same programs. And those same beliefs become automatic. So at this point, you're not even thinking about it. It's just happening. You're just doing it like when you tie your shoes, ride a bike, drive a car, autopilot. Here's how you can get started reprogramming your subconscious mind. Number 1, become familiar with your habits, good and bad. Start to observe yourself. Do a self-audit. Observe what you do with your time. How much time do you spend scrolling? How much time do you spend thinking negatively? And what do you really know about your purpose? What do you really know about your goals? Have you really set some? Do you believe that you can attain them? Because how you feel about your goals and if you prioritize them is going to determine how you're able to perceive what you're doing with your time. So even before you can audit yourself, you want to audit your vision, audit your goals. See if you have any. And if you don't, go ahead and create some. Create some goals, a definite purpose. Think about life and know how precious life is. Once you've done that self-audit for like a week or so, and you're kind of familiar with when you have high energy, low energy, you can observe when you're feeling down or up. The next thing you want to do is ask yourself, what changes can I make? And like I said before, to keep it simple, all you want to do is make sure that the things that you're doing align with where you want to go, and make those into routines that you can repeat on a daily basis because you want to create a path. Make sure that the routines that you're creating serve your purpose and your desires. So it doesn't matter how you feel. If you know you're trying to lose a certain amount of weight, you got to stop eating at a certain time. You got to show up at the gym at a certain time. If you know that your mental health is fragile, you got to take nature walks. You got to use your tools and make sure that you're consistent with them. And what happens is those positive habits, after you practice them long enough, will become automatic and easier to do. And then once they're automatic, it's just going to uplift you every time, and you're not going to be struggling to do them because it's now a part of your new program. And if you are also willing to use other tools like affirmations, it doesn't cost any money. You just can add it to one of your routines. You can affirm 3 times a day, twice a day with your morning and night routines. Just say it. Create a list of affirmations that serve your purpose, that affirm your greatness. And no matter what, just like you brush your teeth, wash your face, take your showers, say your affirmations. And if you repeat it every day for a whole year, you're going to start to believe it. One of my affirmations is, I am grateful for the abundance of grace, favor, and prosperity manifested and delivered to and through me. Now, forever, and always, I have all I want for and need, and I am grateful. You see how I just said that? I don't even, you know what I'm saying? And when you say that to yourself over and over, that I have grace, I have favor, I have prosperity. Boom. You repeat those affirmations to help rewire your mind. And then visualize. Start watching house tours, vision boards. Close your eyes and imagine how it feels to be the person that you want to be. And that's going to give your subconscious mind a reference point instead of a bunch of gloomy survival images. Replace those. That stuff is free. Do the work. So just know life is a gift, and I know while I'm here, I want to make the best of it. And I know you do too, and you can. You just have to be willing to let go of the past, and the only way you can really let go is to focus on the new. Do yourself a favor and create a definite purpose to tap in to that frequency by your daily routines, your daily habits, and using your routines to keep you distracted when you're feeling low. Don't miss out on the opportunity to live your desires, and being mindful is the way to go. So if you like this type of content, remember to follow me, like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and what else? All the platforms at Coach Shayla Ma'at. And watch this video, and I'll see you on the next one.